Guys, welcome to Tomo Talks. I'm here with Brian from Brian's Custom Audio. You may know him because he did a certain Bugatti sound system for a certain person. Goes by the name of Andrew Tate. This guy came from being a high school dropout to learning how to do custom audio to then developing CNC techniques to make perfect audio systems and perfect sounding enclosures. You're not going to want to miss this episode or the next products he has coming out. Stay tuned.
Creeping up from the heathens, got will, got fight, got pride, got reason.
Okay, the Bugatti Chiron Per Sport is finally ready.
How'd you get started in the custom audio space?
I'm a school dropout. Of
Perfect. Perfect. Of course.
All of
That's
us.
why you're successful.
All of us, yeah. So I'm a school dropout. I had to do something, so I started working in a local car audio shop. And started installing anything you can imagine back in the day, like speakers, amplifiers.
Sure.
Mainly like accessories, like even cars were not factory equipped with alarm systems, or even central door locking, for example, cruise control, all of these things.
So all these different custom auto things, which I used to love. What year are you talking?
98.
98. Was that before or after the first Fast and the Furious movie when everybody went crazy?
During that.
It was during that time.
Approximately, that time. Because then everything went wild with LED light. And it was not even LED, it was like neon. Which,
the neons.
You know?
I remember them.
Yeah, they broke and stuff and things. Yes.
Now the LEDs are perfect.
Yeah.
The LEDs you can see everything. They don't break.
Yes.
They last forever.
Exactly.
So you started in the era when all this custom audio stuff was going on, and I mean, you built a massive business, and you're doing some pretty high-end stuff. I mean, you've kind of taken custom audio and you've taken customization in automobiles in general, and you've kind of taken it up to another level as far as doing certain models of cars, certain makes of cars, which we'll get into.
Yeah.
But how did you go from just starting as a dropout?
Yeah.
To going into having your own shop that, I mean, and there's, I'm sure, news in the future for expansion, everything like that. How'd you get there? Like, what was the segue from that?
I mean, I always had my goals, right, and my vision. And of course, I'm a car maniac, car enthusiast, and I love nice cars. So I was always aiming for that and focusing on that and dreaming about it.
Sure.
Actually, you know, and seeing how can I achieve that level? How can I convince clients with more expensive cars to bring the cars to me and to change the sound systems? And it went, I mean, it was not an easy path.
Yeah. What were some of your struggles in that, and like who or what did you emulate in going through that? You know, was there somebody that you were kind of looking up to in that industry, or did you kind of pave your own way?
Basically, I mean, the internet was upcoming, you know, so not really the social media we know now, but some of these shops, they had a portfolio on their website, for example. Mm-hmm. And in the US, there were some, how do you call it, like communities, online communities where the shops were posting their builds. Yeah. And not really supercars. Sometimes.
Like the old forums? Yeah. The old online forums?
Actually, yes.
This, by the way, we're showing our age to everybody at this point. Everybody knows we're over the age of 35.
Far over.
Yeah, if they couldn't tell by the gray hairs. So those car forums. Okay, so you were looking at that stuff.
Yes. And then you learn from each other, building techniques and new stuff and, you know, all these things. And okay, sometimes guys were able to do something in a Lambo or Ferrari or something. Mainly in the US, you know, the guys working for these football players, basketball players, whatever. So I had my goal set on nicer cars. But when I started my own company in 2006, I had absolutely zero business background. I didn't know how to get clients, how to do marketing, how to invest wisely, to, you know, I mean, we had to do advertorials in the local newspapers.
Yeah. And where was this? This was in
the Netherlands.
Netherlands,
Yes.
okay, where you first started.
Yes.
So and you still do operations in Netherlands and you do operations
As well,
here
yes.
in Dubai.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to be very creative and thinking outside the box and to see how to get clients, how to get attention. This was not easy. You know, I fell down a lot. I stood up again, I tried it differently or adjusted it. And in that time, there was also these car news websites, right? One of them is Autoblog. They had it in the US as well, and back in the Netherlands as well. And sometimes there were posts about Dubai. Dubai was not popular at all.
Yeah,
Nobody knew what's Dubai.
Yeah, this was, you said 2000...
From 2006, 7, 8.
Yeah.
You know, from
Dubai wasn't
time.
the Dubai that we know now.
Definitely not. No, definitely not.
We're sitting in near a private members club.
Yes.
You know, in Hoptor City. This wasn't here before, right?
No. This was all not here. And I saw some of these posts, and I remember one post was for the Ferrari Owners Club here in Dubai, and they were having some parade or something, and there was a picture. I think, if I think back at it now, it were maybe about 40 or 50 Ferraris. But when I saw the picture, I thought it was 3 million Ferraris.
Yeah.
Right? So I had this image with a lot of other people that everyone in Dubai was driving around with Ferraris.
Yeah.
Right?
Nobody has anything but a Ferrari.
Exactly. That's what some people still think, by the way.
I know. I know they do.
Yeah.
Me and Gary laugh at it all the time. Like, you know, we came here and everybody's like, oh, it's so expensive. How can you even afford to eat here? Well, there's normal people here too, brother.
Yes. A lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of normal people here.
Yes.
Not everybody's a multi-millionaire or billionaire. You know?
Exactly. Depends on which currency you're talking about.
And which, yeah, exactly. And which circle you're associating with.
Yes,
yeah,
definitely.
You know a couple multi-millionaires and billionaires, I think.
A few. Just a few.
So what was the pivot that brought you to Dubai itself, coming from Netherlands? Like that idea of everybody drives a Ferrari.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm going to be here. And
yeah, I was like, okay, but there are so many people in Dubai driving expensive cars. I'm sure they would like sound systems and stuff, right? But how can you enter a market which you are not familiar with at all?
Yeah.
It's very difficult.
Of course.
And again, we're talking about 2008, 2009, let's say. No social media.
Yeah, social media was not what it is now.
Definitely.
I think there was maybe Facebook. And maybe
I don't think it was even Facebook.
Yeah, so
I think it's before that, or maybe it was starting in that.
I think Facebook was maybe starting around there. Yeah,
could be.
Yeah, because I think early college is when it started for me, 2004 maybe. But still, there was no Instagram, no TikTok.
No, nothing.
None of this shit.
Nothing.
YouTube was not even anything still.
No,
you know,
definitely not. So I had this vision, like, okay, but there should be clients in Dubai who were maybe willing to do something, but how can you approach them? How can you reach them? So I didn't know. I just, one of my friends, he made a website for me. We made it very fancy looking. What is it called? With a whole story about, okay, we can do this in custom installations, and we can ship your car and do it and whatever. But of course, zero response. Zero. It's like, okay, let's try to step up the game. But everyone in my environment was telling me, stop wasting your time. Just do whatever you're doing, it's fine, you know? Stop wasting your time. You can, how can you think of that someone would ship their car from Dubai to Netherlands to do a sound system?
I love when people discounts vision like that.
Exactly.
Don't you?
And I was like, okay, they might be right.
Yeah.
But still, I will not give up. I'm still gonna try it and do it. And then at a certain point in 2012, I got a phone call from the local Ferrari dealership. They had a client who bought a 458, but he wanted something nice. So they bring the car to me, and I did something. Not as crazy as I'm doing right now.
Sure.
But for that time, it was like super.
Oh, yeah.
And,
and people have to realize, and let me just divert people real quick. So you think you're buying a supercar, you think you're buying, you know, the best of the best and everything. A lot of supercars have shit audio.
All of them.
they're garbage. You know what I mean? My Aston Martin, pretty shit audio. It was upgraded, thank God. My Lamborghini, I have a brand new Performante Urus. The audio sucks. You think it's great because it has I don't even know, it's Bowers and Wilkins or something like that, full system. But there's no bass. The mids are crap. So people think like, oh, well, you're buying a $300,000, $400,000, $1 million car. Think the audio is nice. That's not what you're buying.
You know, the thing is that it's also different per person. For most of the people, 99.9999% of the people buying any car, not even a supercar, any car, for them it's fine.
It's fine,
right?
Yeah.
They accept it. It's fine. Because for most people, the experience of sound, something good means it's a bit loud and there is some bass.
It's a bit loud. That's the measurement.
But you get my point.
Yeah.
But that's the same thing. Like for some people, going to McDonald's is already something very nice experience, which I appreciate.
Yeah, of course.
And for other people, they get bored even if they go to Nobu or something like that. You get my point? So that's also a different way of experience and perception and all these things. With sound systems, it's the same thing. For some people, they don't care about anything. Mm-hmm. They don't even listen to the music, or they just put it or whatever.
Yeah.
Other people really appreciate that.
Yeah, they appreciate the sound.
Yes. And once you appreciate that, once you know the difference between sound and sound, let's say, right? So hearing sound and feeling sound, for example, or hearing sound and experiencing sound.
Okay. Explain experiencing sound for people that don't understand what you're trying to say. Yeah.
So in any sound system, it doesn't matter what it is or where it is, if it's a car or a house or whatever. Most of the times you hear music, you can put it louder and that's it. There is some music. What I create is the real life experience. So if you listen to any system I've built, it seems like you're at the recording, at the concert. So if it's a live recording of a band, it seems like the whole band is in front of you, right? And it's getting very detailed, like if it's recorded also properly, and let's say the singer is walking from left to right on the stage, you can actually hear him walking over your dashboard, for example, from left to right.
Really?
And we're back, So...
And the sound's probably traveling as well.
Yes. So to get the real experience, whether it's live music, whether it's even with house music or whatever, it doesn't matter. You know, the higher end it gets, the closer it gets to the recording, the actual recording.
Sure.
The high fidelity, right? And then it comes into all the details and all the limitations and the things I'm facing in any project. I have to get as close as possible, right?
Well, when it comes to sound and how sound is perceived through an audio system, I think since MP3s have become a thing, that's like the lowest quality. It's basically like what you're listening to on Apple Music. It's the shittiest quality.
It is.
What's the highest?
They're improving
They're
slightly.
improving, sure. So what's the highest quality?
Also, in this case, if we look at a recording, for example, now everything is digital, of course.
Yeah.
So the mainstream needs to carry a lot of songs with them on the iPhone or whatever. When they started with MP3, they had to compromise the music for downloads and stuff. We had low internet speeds and stuff. And for most people, the lower quality is fine.
Yeah, they're not experiencing it.
Yes, exactly. If we have some Bluetooth speaker laying around, whatever, it doesn't matter which quality we're putting in, because it's not our focus, you know? The higher quality we get, the bigger the files get. So you need more storage, more data, higher internet speeds and stuff. Nowadays, there is a few streaming platforms. I'm using Tidal, for example, which is 10 to 20 times higher quality than Spotify or Apple.
Spotify is awful quality.
Yes, again, they are improving as well, because
I hope so.
Still, they also realize that there is a lot of people who can really appreciate the higher quality.
Sure.
You can hear the difference on any speaker. Even this small Bluetooth speaker, you can hear the difference.
I remember playing in the car. I was playing in the car, and I remember switching to Spotify from, I don't remember what I was, maybe YouTube Music or something else. And Spotify was just awful to me. I was like, the song doesn't sound like this.
Yes.
It sounds different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because it's compromised. There's less information in the file, so there's less details.
Okay.
It's very simple to explain. Look at old digital cameras.
Sure.
You know, you know it better.
Yeah.
You had
Gary
1 megapixel, 2 megapixel.
That's right.
How much megapixel do we have now on the phone? 14 or
unlimited?
something? I have no clue.
45?
Yeah, the photo came with 45.
Wow.
Okay,
And
so-
the phones have at least 20.
12.
12?
So let's say the phones or the digital cameras, when they started with 1 megapixel, for example,
Sure.
and now we are facing 12 or 40 if you have a professional camera, there is 40 times more data and details in this picture,
Yeah.
right? So it becomes more sharp, more nice, the colors are richer.
Sure.
It becomes more real, the picture.
Yes.
The same thing is with audio. The more detail you have from the beginning already to start with, the more detail there will be coming out in the end, right? So it will be more realistic.
So your job as the technician who's designing these audio systems, not just in automotive, not just in homes, also in yachts.
Yes.
I mean, you're designing systems for the discerning listener.
Yeah.
That really appreciates what sound is and
Yes.
experiencing the sound,
Yeah.
experiencing whatever they're listening to, or it's music, and I'm sure even the sound from a movie.
Yeah.
I mean,
Of
the home
course.
theaters
Yes.
are massive.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you started with car audio, how did you get into the yachts and the mansions? And I mean, this is
Yeah. I mean,
this is a big difference.
it is a big difference, but it's also not very difficult because the switch making from cars to yachts and houses, it's the same clients.
Sure.
So when I did several cars for several clients, they requested me as well, like, hey, I have a yacht, can you come and can you do something? Or in my house, something like that. Or sometimes it goes the other way around. So I get a request for a house, I do a project in a house, and then they ask me, can you do a car as well? Or,
Yeah.
It depends, Yeah.
So going from your story in doing these yachts, these supercars, everything like that, I want to go into kind of like your craft specifically and the engineering side, your innovation side, because not only are you designing something that is audibly receptive and high end, you also have a design quality about you. I mean, you're using 3D printing with carbon fiber. You're doing different enclosures. I mean, you're doing some very.
You did your proper research.
I did. So you're doing some very high end, detailed construction, really, and design work. And when it comes to sound, the design matters.
Definitely.
So
Yes.
based on how you're going to be mounting something, how you're going to be molding something, what materials you're actually going to be using, the types of woods, the types of. So how did you get into that side? Because basically, you turned yourself into an engineer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about that and how you got into finding these more detailed raw materials and how that happened and what you're doing now. What's the difference between you and the other people out there? And I've done my research, like you said, on you, and you're doing some very unique high-end things that a lot of people are not.
The main thing is that I gained trust from clients who
Sure.
gave me the opportunity to do nice things. Like in terms of budget, in terms of time, and
Sure.
in terms of evolving.
So you're able to experiment a little bit more. And,
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. I didn't invent anything.
Sure.
I learned skills, but just the skills I need to know. For example, electronics. I know a lot about electronics, right? But only the things I need to know.
Yeah.
If I have to go to school to do some whatever class, I get bored. I lose my attention, and I'm not getting anything in my head. For example.
Yeah. You're not able to focus on it.
Absolutely not.
That's most entrepreneurs, I think.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. But if I have to do something now, I have to figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
I can fully focus on it, learn the skill, and do it. Right.
Okay.
And that's how I have to combine everything. So the acoustical things,
Yeah.
but the technical things from the engineering side as well. For example, I got I had one client which I did a yacht for in Italy, and we were talking about making something nice and stuff, and also custom grills to integrate it in the yacht perfectly.
Okay.
Instead of these ugly grills which come with speakers,
They look so bad.
they're horrible, right? And we're talking about a proper luxury yacht,
Yeah,
40
yeah.
meters.
Oof.
Yeah. So,
Nice.
but I wanted to create something nice, and this client is it's actually a friend. All my clients, by the way, they become friends, and
Of course.
we can
Yeah.
we have
Well,
fun.
we just
and
met
things.
yesterday. We're friends now, and
Exactly.
you're gonna be doing my vehicles here in Dubai in no time.
100%.
Yeah.
Looking forward.
Yeah, can't wait.
Looking forward. So with him, I was talking to him. He invited me to his yacht in Italy. We had some fun. We had nice dinner and drinks. And I was thinking like, okay, can I speak openly? He said, yeah. I have this thing in my mind. So, but I'm a terrible drawer. I cannot draw something nice with pen and paper.
Sure.
But I was not able to do it on the computer yet. So I tried to make some kind of a sketch and a thing to try to explain him what I had in mind.
Yeah, you can see it in your head.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, okay, that's what we can do. I said, okay, then I can have these grills made by some company who can do the CNC work and stuff and things. He said, okay, let's do that. He said, you know what? We had to make 50 grills or something, right? He's like, what do you think it would cost? I said, I have no clue. Somewhere between 500 euros and 1,000 euros each, I think they're gonna charge if we do it properly. He said, no, we're not gonna do that. I said, okay, what do you mean? He said, you know what? Instead of paying some company, I will pay you. You're gonna buy a CNC machine for yourself,
And you're gonna do it.
and you're gonna do it yourself.
No way.
I was like, sorry, what do you mean? Because I don't know how to do it. He said, don't worry, you will figure it out. But I'm not gonna pay you to pay some company 50,000 euros or whatever
Yeah.
for them to make it. Because if I pay you the money, you buy the machine and you can learn the skills yourself
And then do it again.
and do it. You have the machine, you can make much more money. And if I need to have something, whatever, in the next project, you know it.
Wow. What a smart.
And that's a different way
that's
of
a
thinking.
friend. That's a friend right there
100%.
too.
100%.
That's good for him on telling you. That's amazing.
Yes. So I ordered one in Germany. It came. I put everything together. I was looking at the machine like, okay,
What do I do now?
now what? I didn't even know how to draw a circle in some drawing program.
Sure.
So I was just, trying and doing and watching YouTube tutorials and stuff. And
YouTube tutorials are awesome.
yes.
So underutilized skill, guys,
Yeah.
on how to learn.
Yes.
It's all out there. And that's, you know what, I that's what I can't stand about people that that try to make an excuse.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do this. This is too hard. Where do I find, guys? We grew up without the internet.
Yes.
We
For us,
had to-
it was even more difficult.
We had to find shit in books.
Yes.
I remember that. You guys don't remember that? I remember looking at a lot of my first automobile stuff you had to go buy magazines.
Yes.
You had to get car audio magazines.
Yes.
You remember the car audio magazines
Exactly.
back in the day?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God.
Yes.
They were the
Bought them
best.
every month.
They were the best.
Yes.
And you would see the most innovative car audio systems with the newest amplifiers, the subwoofer enclosures,
Yeah.
how they were mounting them, everything.
Yes.
I was an audio enthusiast when I was a kid, obviously.
Yeah. I can tell.
Yeah. So, now you can learn CNCing, CAD, drawing, engineering, which he did, learned himself.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes. But it's also made easier, with software programs and stuff. Because I also met some old school CNC guys
Those guys are,
who don't know how to make a drawing, but if they have some part, they can program the code
Yes.
directly into the CNC.
that's the old CNC machines.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
I'm looking at the guy like, okay, wow.
Yeah. That's a different skill.
So they are like next level, but they don't know how to make a drawing right now, for example.
yeah.
So
See-
I had to learn the skill. I had to
How
learn.
long did it take you to make these grills?
Eventually, so the first thing I was doing, I was like, let me make a speaker ring. Just a radius inside and outside, and let me just try to make a perfect circle. It went terribly wrong. I managed to draw the circle,
to make a circle.
just a circle, but I didn't know what to do. So I was managing to draw the circle, to put the data into the CNC machine. But then a CNC machine is actually very stupid. You have to tell everything. But if you don't know where to
Yes.
start, right? It's like, okay, why is it the router bit not going into my wood, for example?
Sure.
Okay, then I figured out, but it went through the wood into the table. New machine.
Oh,
Yes, that's how it started.
you ruined your table right away.
Yep.
Ah,
Yep, it was just a small piece because the table bed was all these aluminum
sure.
frames, right?
I've used CNC machines. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was able to replace one So it was nice and new again.
Oof.
I had to do it
Yeah.
like that.
Good learning experience.
Definitely. Yes, definitely.
So you taught yourself how to do this. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I learned some other skills also from friends like welding and stuff and things, you know, and making things nice. But doing everything myself, if I have to develop something, I can think of what I need to do to make it acoustically perfect.
Sure.
And I also, of course, know how to manufacture it, how to draw it, how to manufacture it, what techniques now can be used, for example.
I'm sure it took a long time to get that mastery in the design and architecture of it, right?
It's all trial and error.
Yeah.
All trial and error. And
Life is trial and error.
it is, yeah. But each build, I'm trying to improve. Even if I've done the car already, if I'm doing the same car again, I'm still looking at the whole process. What can be improved to make it sound better?
So you're doing this. So you're basically actively learning with your clients, and your clients are giving you the freedom to actively learn because, you know, when you started looking at your carbon fiber adapters, when you started looking at the 3D printing for carbon fiber and your enclosures, your tweeter placements, I mean, that's just trial and error in the car.
It is.
So you're figuring out, okay, what sounds the best. So you're placing them, you're listening, and you're using your ears to basically figure out exactly where things should be placed. That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, still you have to make the combination between aesthetic looks,
of course,
and you know, the way I want
functionality.
it, yes, but also the way I want it to look if it was my car, for example.
Sure.
You know, to make it fit perfectly.
So your vision to work with ultra wealthy clients, I mean, it happened because you made it happen. It happened because that was your vision. You're looking at the Ferrari owners in Dubai. You're looking at, you know, people that are willing and wanting to bring this next level sound. Because people that have next level appetites, they have next level appetites for everything.
Yeah.
They want to sit in the best feeling chair. They want to listen to the best sounding audio. They want to drive the best feeling car.
Yes.
They want the longest, biggest, best yacht. You know, everything is best.
Absolutely.
So you get into these ultra high net worth individuals, and you met some pretty interesting people and went into some pretty interesting cars, and you designed a custom audio system for the first Bugatti Chiron ever.
Yeah.
From what I understand, is that correct?
Yeah.
It was a certain color Bugatti, I think.
What color?
I don't know. What color is your Bugatti?
Yeah, I had mixed reviews on the color. Some people said they like it, some people said they don't like it, and I said, well, what color is your Bugatti? Oh, fuck off then.
How was that experience?
That was amazing.
How was that experience dealing with our mutual comrade, Mr. Andrew Tate? Whether you like him or hate him, he still has a Bugatti, and it's very freaking cool. And he has a very cool sound system, and it was the first one ever designed in a Bugatti by this man right here.
Yeah.
That's cool. Explain to me what was going through your mind when you got that Bugatti and you're like, okay, I need to design a system in a multi-million-dollar car that is very, very unique. I mean, because you're having to go into this very expensive, very custom car, and you did full placements for everything.
Everything.
So everything was custom. This is a first time, one-off. You have no reference whatsoever.
Zero.
Explain your thought process on that one.
There were no YouTube tutorials or anything how to dismantle the car or something like that.
Yeah.
So I met him through another of our common friends, and he probably already knew who I was and what I was doing.
Sure.
And we were talking. I showed him my 488, the sound system. He was amazed. He said, "Okay, I can take your number, and let's do something together." I said, okay. I'm open to that.
Sure.
Then a few months after, I saw the Instagram post that he got his Bugatti, amazing color and everything. So I sent him a WhatsApp. Said, hey bro, congrats, amazing car.
Yeah.
Hope you drive safe, enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then he said, thank you so much. Then he said, did you ever do a sound system in a Bugatti? And my response...
Did you tell him that nobody's ever done a sound system in a Bugatti?
The response I gave him was like, no, but yours will be my first.
Oh, nice.
And I said that, I was like, shit, what the hell did I just say?
That's a good move though.
Eventually, after everything happened, he told me that was my trigger.
Because it showed the confidence.
Yes.
And
So we
he's-
talked about it. He said,
Yeah.
okay, you have never worked on it. I said, no. Okay, do you know what to do and whatever? I said, I have no clue at all. Okay.
I'll figure it out.
Yes. But you're sure you can dismantle and put everything back together? I said, yeah, of course. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's do it.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
do
the
it.
money wasn't the problem for him. He just wanted to know it can
Yeah.
be done. Yeah.
Yeah. And he likes to be involved. Among
course.
with many of my clients. Some clients, they are, not that they don't care, but they just simply don't have the time for all the details and stuff. And
Well,
they say,
and
you know
they
what?
give you the trust and the
Yeah.
faith to say
They just say, okay, call me when it's ready.
you know what you're doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason.
So he was actually involved.
Andrew was involved. He loved it.
Really?
He loved it. He really wanted. He didn't. I didn't have to ask him for any permission or something like that, which I will tell you now in a second.
Mm-hmm.
But he really enjoyed being updated every day or whatever. So I sent him videos and stuff, and you know, I'm doing this. Okay, fine. How is everything going? Okay. You need anything? I said, no, it's fine. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then at a certain point, when we disassembled the whole car and investigated. Looking at it, me and my co-workers, like, I think we're gonna cut. We need to cut in the car.
No.
It's gonna have some carbon fiber cutting involved. Don't get scared, because when you see the end result, you would fully agree with what I have done. Yes. And on the side note, I never cut into any car, right? I don't drill any additional holes. I don't cut into the wires. I make sure I have the right connectors to connect things and
Sure.
making the adapters fit in a way in the factory mounting holes and everything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You work with the factory systems as much as possible, I assume.
Yeah. Not to ruin anything of the car.
Sure.
In order to get proper bass, we need the volume of the door to be the box of the speaker. But there is no space in the door for this. Because I consider I mean, we're mainly talking about cars, but I mean houses and yachts as well.
Sure.
I consider it mine.
Yeah.
So let's say, for example, at a certain point, you hand over me your car through a sound system. As soon as you give me the key, I consider it mine.
Yeah, you take
It's my
ownership
baby.
and possession and love with it too.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And I wouldn't do anything with the car which I would not do if it was, which I would do if it was my car. You get my point?
Sure.
So with the Bugatti it was the same thing. I was looking at it, and you know, there is no space, even less space than any other supercar.
Well, that thing is so tailored.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you cannot hide anything.
What's the sound system like in there? What is it even? Is it very meager?
If I say that, no one will believe me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
my clients who gave me the Bugatti to upgrade it,
Minimal amount of speakers. Probably sound system is not very capable, I assume.
no, what they did, they focused on the speakers and on the speaker brand and to make something high end. But then it was powered by a very small amplifier, actually.
Okay.
So if they would have put more amplifier power, it would sound much better.
Sure.
But there was no space to hide any amps. So we have to do, I don't know what. We're investigating, and then we found out that where the location of the factory subwoofer, it's so small, the subwoofers are not really performing anyway.
Sure.
I was like, you know what, let's use that space to mount some amplifiers, slightly bigger and much more power. And then we need to put subwoofers in the doors.
So you mounted the subwoofers in the doors, which means you have to cut for new space.
Yes. Ooh. Because if you look at the door panel of the Bugatti Chiron, there is one open pocket all the way in the front.
Sure.
And there is a closed one which you can open to put your sunglass or whatever. And the front one, looking at it, any bottle you cannot really put it in there. So what's the point?
Was there any speakers in the door anyway?
There is one mid-range only in the door.
Okay.
Let's just hope for the best and see what happens.
Plus que ça, seul je crie son nom quand vient le désarroi et puis tout s'effondre quand il est plus là. J'aimerais tellement lui dire mais je n'ose pas, lui qui me fait tomber dans la
was ever cut into a Bugatti Chiron door panel.
So I made a video to Andrew. I said, bro, this is what I'm thinking of, to make the subwoofers there, but then I have to cut it, we make something nice, whatever. What do you think?
He's just like, whatever.
He didn't respond for 1 hour.
Okay. Which is rare for him.
Yeah.
Because if he communicates with you,
Yes.
he's very direct and he's fast and speed is everything.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes. I was waiting.
So he was
Okay,
thinking.
Shit, okay, I might have pissed him off, maybe, I don't know. And then he sent me a voice back. He says, sorry bro, I was very busy. If you would do it if it was your car, you don't have to ask me for any permission. Do it.
Wow.
And then I got another voice, but make sure to video it properly and put it online.
So he wanted you to document cutting
Yes.
this Bugatti.
Yes.
That nobody's ever done.
Yes. Normally, we don't cut any holes in cars and we don't cut anything. But in this case, we agreed with the client and also with the manufacturer that it's okay for us to open that up and to make it sound perfectly.
So you did this audio system, and I have heard that it sounds amazing. I have not personally been in the Bugatti.
Not yet.
Not yet. But I'll get in there. I'll get in there, and I want to hear the sound system because I hear it's...
I have a surprise for you outside. No.
Oh. I would just leave. We would just walk out of the podcast right now.
That's it. Cut.
Yeah, done, cut. We're going to the Bugatti. Bye. I'd have to send a video to Andrew, of course. I'd send him, what color is your Bugatti, Andrew? So, working with that car, did creating that sound system in the Bugatti, did that bring more business? What did that give for
Of course.
What did it do for your business? What did that experience do for you?
It was like a mega
Lightning bolt.
marketing-wise.
Lightning bolt had to
of
be.
course, yes,
Yeah.
of course. Because it's him, of course.
He's a
because this car
marketing,
is famous,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah. So from there, what then happened? I mean, obviously your business grew.
Yeah,
Obviously your team got bigger.
yeah,
Your Dubai team and I'm sure your Netherlands team.
yeah.
Are you doing any work anywhere else in the world? Are you planning on it?
I'm open to anything, to be honest, as long as it's like fun, exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in Dubai, I cater to clients from Dubai, Abu Dhabi, but also from Oman, from Saudi,
Yeah,
from
Qatar, I'm
Lebanon.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So I try to get the cars here then because that's easier instead of putting everything on transportation and going
Sure.
to whatever.
So they ship their cars here
Ship
to
the
you.
cars, yeah.
You outfit them
Yeah.
and you ship them back.
Yes.
It's got to be a hell of a deal. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, you are the audio guy.
Apparently.
Apparently, if people are shipping their supercars to you,
Yeah.
you got to be doing something right.
Yeah. And in the Netherlands, we do the same thing. So I have a few clients in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
But I also get clients from Monaco, from Switzerland, from Germany.
And they're sending to the Netherlands.
Yes.
Now, so you're back and forth. You're going to both places.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you built your team. You've duplicated yourself. I'm sure.
Not really.
Not really.
No.
Okay, that means
Still-
you're working too much.
Yeah. some certain things I have to do myself,
Sure.
Still. Also with, especially with the supercars and the hypercars, I want to do it myself,
Sure.
right? Some parts of the job I can let other people do it, but still I want to be the one disassembling the car and
Sure.
putting it together, creating the whole thing and stuff.
But obviously, as your business scales and as you're growing, you have to consider how to make sure that you're able to grow properly, right?
Yeah.
Service more clients, be able to help more people achieve these audio dreams.
Yes.
To be able to listen to these sounds in a better way.
Yeah, but still I prefer quality over quantity.
Yes, I was just going to get into that.
Yeah.
So how do you preserving the quality in that? Have you seen any, or have you had any difficulty in while you're scaling and expanding? Obviously, your time is people only have 24 hours. Only one of you. So how have you maintained quality control with scaling like this?
Also by trial and error.
Sure.
Sometimes letting other guys do things and it doesn't go the way I want to.
Mm-hmm.
So then I know how to be on top of it and to check more often.
Yeah.
To
So
make sure
you're
everything goes-
teaching some of these skills and some of these lessons.
Yeah.
And obviously, have you employed like automation into building some of the CNC products, things like that?
Not really.
Not really. Okay.
Not really,
Do you plan on it?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
You know, the thing is that I found the right companies.
Yeah.
Both in the Middle East and in Amsterdam to manufacture the parts, which they're doing at a very high quality.
Sure.
So for CNCing, for example, I'm not CNCing myself anymore.
You're employing teams to do it outside services that you have quality control
Exactly.
over. Smart.
Yes,
Yeah.
and they do it perfectly. They know what I'm demanding, which quality and stuff and things, you know. So
And you've already built and engineered these products to be functional,
Yes.
to be acoustically perfect.
yes,
Yeah. That's
They
great.
don't have to think about that part, you know. Just manufacture the part and deliver.
Now, outside of Tate's Chiron specifically, would that be the most impactful audio build and story that you've had, or
Yeah.
have you had that's the most impactful?
The most.
What would be the second most? Since everybody knows about Tate's Bugatti, what would be the second most
I
impactful?
think nothing can achieve the same impact,
Sure.
right? So, of course, for him, I'm doing more cars and
Yeah.
some other people as well.
Is the Bugatti the most expensive car you've ever done?
Until but there was other things coming.
Other things coming. Hint, hint, hint.
Yeah, you can figure it out.
Maybe some Paganis, maybe some.
Could be.
Could be. Maybe
be.
some Paganis, maybe some Koenigsegg.
Yeah.
I don't
Yes,
know.
yeah.
I know somebody that has both of those.
Actually, I was. I would be working on a Pagani right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you know on the track they got the tone chip on the roof panel.
I saw. Yeah.
So the car.
I cried a little bit.
Yeah, me too.
I think everybody did.
Yep.
Everybody's saying that. It's like, oh God.
Ow, that hurts. And he was like, okay, shit happens.
Listen, you gotta love the outlook, right?
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
So on your projects, give me a story where a client feedback or something they said. Give me a story where it surprised you or where it was like really impactful, or something where you maybe you changed somebody's perspective completely by your audio. Because you and I talked last night. We were at this event. We were at what was that event called, Gary?
Tech Tuesday.
Tech Tuesday.
Yes.
The Dubai Tech Tuesday. Shout out to them, by the way.
Yeah, definitely. Gordon.
So
good job.
So Gordon does a great job with that event, and it was over at the Opera House. It was awesome.
Yeah.
So, and you told me, you said sound is emotion.
Yeah.
You said you can feel the sound. You were telling me this last night. So tell me a story where, somebody maybe heard your sound system and it gave them an emotional
I mean, again,
experience.
we come
Yeah.
back with Tate brothers.
Okay, so tell me the story about when he first heard it.
So with Andrew, he was already like, he loved sound and stuff,
Yes.
and he's very excited about these things and he likes to play it loud and everything. Then when I delivered the 812 comp, which I did here in Dubai,
Sure.
because I did the one in Romania and I did the one here, for the handover, Andrew came to me, he was like, you know what? Do it with Tristan. I said, but Tristan doesn't listen to music.
Tristan doesn't listen to music.
No, at all.
Really?
No.
But he doesn't dance so well.
Yeah, but he is known for not listening to music.
Okay.
Never.
He
Never,
he
ever.
reads a lot. He reads a lot. I know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he listens to podcasts. But he doesn't listen to music at all. Never. It's like, okay, are you sure? I said, yeah. So, and then Tristan came to me. He was like, okay, let's do the handover. Let me review it. So you can see this video also in my feed. And he was genuinely impressed, because I also know that whenever he saw me and Andrew sitting in the car, first when I do a demonstration or a handover, I first start with something with nice sound quality.
Sure.
Like to listen to the vocals and the soundstage and everything. Then in the second part, we go into some bass songs, and to make something loud. So Tristan had the impression that I only do this loud stuff.
Yeah.
Right. When I did, when I handed over the last 812, he was sitting in the car, didn't know what to expect, and I put some very nice sound quality songs, and he looked at me like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
this is impressive." I was like, "Wow,
For a
hearing
guy
that
that
from
listens to
you."
music.
Yeah. That was like amazing. He was like, "Really? I didn't know."
So he didn't really understand really what the sound really was going to feel like or
Exactly.
give him emotionally, because
Exactly.
sound can be emotional.
Yes, definitely. So you will never see him driving around with some whatever R&B song or something like that.
So the Lada does not have does not have a sound system.
Now, that's funny that you mentioned that, because that's what he told me. Like, okay, when we're shipping the Lada, we're gonna do a sound system.
Really?
Yeah.
If you guys don't know what the Lada is, let's my team pop a picture of the Lada
Yeah.
up here. The sexiest car.
Yes.
You know, what color is your Bugatti? What color is your Lada?
Yes, exactly. No, that will be something nice.
Yeah, that's gonna be super
I mean,
cool.
that will be mostly funny,
Of course.
you know, but
Now, what's one of the challenges that you see with sound systems like this and with sound in general? What's the biggest challenge you think you have outside of like the basics, outside of like, you know, how to place things and anything like that? What's the biggest challenge you see, whether it's yachts, homes, cars? Where do you see as the biggest issue?
a space.
Space. Okay.
Space in a
Where
car.
to fit things.
Yeah. To fit all the equipment and the amplifiers and things. In yachts as well, for example. I mean, yachts mostly are equipped with an AV room. Not super big in general. If you're talking about
And a yacht, there's a lot of speakers and a lot of sound.
yeah, you know, I mean, if you're talking about the mega yachts, that's a different story, because they
Sure.
are well prepared to make big rec rooms and stuff. But let's say the normal yachts, up to 40, 50 meter, for example.
Yeah.
They don't.
Wait, what constitutes a mega yacht? How big is a mega yacht?
I would say 70 plus,
70 plus meters.
60, 70 plus. I would say.
That's a big yacht.
Some people would say something else.
We'll say something else. Okay.
Yeah. But also, you know, then we're also facing with okay, how much space do we have? How many amplifiers can we fit?
Sure.
And based on that, we can calculate how many speakers we can fit and how big the system can be.
Okay.
Or they have to like rebuild it completely.
Wow.
With houses, it's exactly the same thing. If people involve me too late, then there is no more room for putting cables or something.
For like a home build.
Yes.
Okay. So for home build, you would prefer to be contacted during that build.
Yeah.
To design the system.
Actually, on day one, whether it's a new build or whether it's a complete renovation, for example. Yeah, I mean, get me involved as soon as possible, because then we can already keep in mind where to put everything.
We should talk to Aaron, one of the builds we're going to buy, and we'll get him involved in the speaker system immediately.
It would be amazing.
That'd be awesome.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
You know, in a yacht or in a house, the most expensive wire. What's the most expensive cable?
Most expensive cable? I don't know. Tell us.
Which cable is the most expensive? It's very simple. The one who was not installed.
Because you
Right?
have to go through the
Imagine
wall.
you're doing this club thing, right?
So you have to reinstall. You have to go through the walls,
And
everything.
someone says, but we need one more speaker there. You have to demolish everything to put the wire.
Makes sense.
So just think of these things. So
Okay.
mostly with these builds, I will make the whole planning and the whole wiring, the diagram and stuff. And I make also extra, let's say connection points or whatever, to put some extra wires in. Because to put 4 more cables in during the build, compared to the whole build, it costs nothing, right? But if
Now,
you want to do it
obviously-
afterwards,
You could do that with a home. Obviously, it's a little bit harder to do with a automotive or.
automotive, it's another story.
Yeah,
Because
and
then
then-
you're already, I mean, the
Yacht builds. I mean, yacht builds are pretty custom. You could probably do with a yacht build, or even maybe airplane, the private jet. Have you done private jets? at
No.
all? Oh, we got to get him in the private jet business. Yeah, let's get him on the Goliath jet.
That will be great. I think there is a lot of restrictions and regulations and whatever.
Oh, really?
But, I mean, again,
Well, innovation.
yes.
You're all about innovation. We can figure it out. You know?
When there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, if we tell him that we need a sound system in a jet, he's gonna figure it out. That'd be super
Yeah.
cool. That'd be a fun one.
That would be amazing.
That'd be cool. I mean, you've done everything else. You got the houses, you got the mega yachts, you got
Yes.
the super yacht, you got the
Yes.
you got the Bugattis, the Paganis,
I think
the Lada soon, the Lada.
Lada very soon. Yeah. I think even on a jet it can be something nice. It's very interesting, by the way, because I don't know what will happen, because the cabin is pressurized.
Sure.
Already,
Well, the
so-
sound's gonna sound different.
completely different. I think that's
That
the
would be
biggest
interesting.
challenge.
He would have to be like doing the work while he's in the air almost.
Yeah.
Is he gonna be allowed doing a lot of private jet flights back and forth?
You just need to check it one more time.
Just need to check it one more time to Singapore.
Yes.
Does Andrew have a jet yet? We need to figure this out. We need to talk to the Tate brothers.
That would be cool.
What innovations are you exploring in luxury auto in the space? What are the next frontiers of this that you see coming into here? I know the rare materials and things like that, but what do you see as the next thing that nobody's really talking about? Do you see anything in the future that's really exciting?
Not
you?
really, because there is a lot of there is some innovation going on just to make it a hype or to give it a name to
Sure.
get people being excited for something. But
Have we hit kind of the peak of what audio performance is, or do you think there's a next level?
it depends. Like, I mean, in cars now they are doing this active noise cancelling and stuff, to make it more quiet inside the car, for example. Mainly the luxury cars, because in the supercars and the hypercars they want to hear the engine and everything, right? So you're not canceling anything.
Yeah. Is speaker technology, like speaker subwoofers, because back when I was first getting into audio, like, JL Audio would come out remember the W7 when it came out, and those things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so that was like big innovations in audio technology. Are there any big innovations coming?
Not really. There is one manufacturer of subwoofers who created even more shallow subwoofers, which can perform very good in very extreme small housings. They did an outstanding job, and they are involving also with different sizes, but still very shallow.
Really?
Yes, it's very interesting.
So space is the one problem that you said you have.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And what about audio amplifiers as well? Are they making them smaller? Are they able to?
They are smaller. They are delivering more power compared to a few years ago.
Yeah.
Higher quality
Back
components.
in the day, it's like the bigger the amplifier, the cooler you were. Remember
Yes,
that?
exactly. But I mean, back in the day, a 1,000 watt amplifier was like this big,
This
right?
big. I remember it.
Now we have them 1,000 watts.
No
this
way.
size, yes.
I have been out of the audio game for a long time. I'm so excited to do a build with you.
Let's do it.
Because I'm so excited.
Yes.
I'll buy something cool here.
Yes.
Maybe not a Bugatti yet. Maybe a couple years. Give me a couple years.
Not yet.
Not yet. I'll buy something cool.
Yeah.
And we have to do something. Fun.
Something crazy.
Yeah. We have to do something crazy.
I'm down. Yes.
I'm excited for it. So, outside of what you're doing, in the audio space, do you have any other ambitions, any future goals, anything, or what are your future goals for the company and for what your brand is?
Massive things are coming.
Massive things are coming.
I can't say anything about it yet.
Okay.
But we are now in the process of creating something together with some very good friends.
Okay.
And
Here in the Dubai market.
yeah.
Okay. So here in the UAE and the Middle East market.
It will be here in UAE, but I think we will get a lot of attention globally.
Okay.
Yes.
fantastic. Oh, I'm excited for you, man.
Thank you
We'll
so
talk
much.
after the camera, maybe.
Yeah. I can tell you a few things.
Yeah. Oh, great.
I
Great.
think if you just give it a small thought, I think you can figure out
I'm sure.
a little
Okay,
bit what
okay,
it's
okay.
about. But
Do you have any advice for aspiring entrepreneurs, designers in these niche luxury markets? Like any advice you would give to somebody that's like looking to do something like what you were doing, but maybe in any industry?
And never give up.
In getting these high-end clients.
never give up.
Yeah?
I
Just
think
keep going.
that's the main lesson for everything.
I think so.
I mean, I've been facing a lot of struggles, a lot during my life, also recently with some personal things.
Sure.
And the moment you want to give up anything, just give it a thought for one day and continue next
And just
day.
keep going.
Yes.
Yeah, those hardships are for a reason. We talk about that stuff all the time.
Yes.
I talk about it on my social media and my podcast. All those difficult moments, all those hard things that that cause people to give up. That cause people to get stressed and anxiety and all these things.
Yeah.
Those are usually the moments that are meant to teach you something
Yeah.
and that you're supposed to go through. And
Yes.
that's what makes you just next level. That's
Yes,
what
but
levels you up.
during that moment, you don't realize
No,
that. So it's
of course
very
not.
difficult. Very difficult.
It's hard to recognize it.
Yep.
Because you're in the moment, you're feeling the pain, you're feeling the fear and the anxiety and the stress.
Yep.
But, if we can help anybody, he's done it. He's done it. He felt the pain. He's felt the pain, not just 5 years ago, 10 years ago, maybe yesterday. And for these guys, maybe it's right now. you
Yeah,
know?
that's true. 100%.
You know, so for these guys, maybe it's right
100%.
now. And, you know, the don't give up, the don't quit.
Yeah.
It sounds cliche. but
Sometimes
it's-
people, not only with me, but in general, I see people complaining or saying, but he was lucky. Really?
You know, it's funny. The harder that I work, right, the more lucky I get. You too?
You get my point? You know, it's like, just don't give up.
Yeah.
Just don't give up.
Yeah.
Everyone is struggling in their lives, right?
Everybody has a struggle somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, good. Good advice. So I do this at the end of my podcast. I love doing this. Kind of like a rapid fire, a couple questions.
Okay.
Yeah. A daily habit that you never skip.
Having dinner?
Having dinner. Okay. Any daily habit for entrepreneurship that you never skip? Like, do you read? Do you do a gratitude thing? Do you wake up and pray? Do you anything that you do?
No,
that-
okay. Something funny. What I do.
Okay.
When I go to bed,
Yeah.
I open Facebook. The video feeds. It's all about CNCing, all the technical stuff, woodworking, whatever. I just scroll all these videos
Yeah.
for 10, 20 minutes before I go to sleep. But sometimes I see something and I come up with an idea like, hey, I can make this in this way. And then I can't sleep. Then I have to figure it out.
I can't sleep.
Yeah.
Do you ever dream about it?
No, not really.
No. I've sometimes done that.
Yeah.
I've watched a video or I've done something in some way, you know, thought about something, and then I'll go to sleep, and I'll be sleeping well, you know, and I'll dream about it because I didn't get the idea right away,
Yeah.
and then I'll go to sleep and I'll dream about it, but then I'll wake up at like 2 a.m. I'm like, fuck.
Yes.
Now I have to go to work.
Yes.
So 2 a.m, I'm sitting writing, I'm doing something, you
Yeah.
know, I have to figure out the thing that I dreamt about, but that was stoked by something I watched or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Any book or podcast that informs your craft specifically? Any books or podcasts or YouTube tutorials, anything that you can give anybody that's looking to be in your industry? Any help that you can give them? Any books you recommend?
Not really books. Everything is like online on,
Yeah. So
tutorials
someone-
and stuff and things.
So someone that would be seeking how to do custom audio. Let's say maybe somebody wants to do a build themselves. Where would they search? What would they search?
Car audio basics.
Yeah.
I would do that.
So start from
Because
the
the thing is
basics.
that it needs like a variety of skills. You need to know how to dismantle a car. You need to know how to connect a wire. You need to know how to tune the amplifier. So there's many aspects, right?
Sure.
If you're building a box, you have to. I mean, I'm not building wooden subwoofer boxes anymore. But when you used to make them, you need to know how to cut a piece of wood, for example, and
Yeah.
to
And what
how
wood to
glue it
use?
and do it. Sorry.
And what wood do you use back in the day when they were using certain woods?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because everything sounds different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Biggest myth people have about custom audio? Anything that you can think of?
I think people don't realize sometimes how great sound can be and how much it can improve your life, right? Because it's like an emotion thing. So just imagine you had a rough day at the office. If you drive home, Dubai, for example, in the traffic jam, right?
Might be a day, might be 2 days.
Yes, exactly.
Or
Or a
Dubai
week.
traffic.
Or a week. Just imagine driving and putting everything, you know, like let everything go.
Yeah.
And put your song, your favorite song, in a way that the singer, singeress, or whoever it is really singing for you this song in front of you, and you're in the traffic jam on Sayed Road. Before you reach home, before you get the daily things at home, whether it's your kids or whatever.
Sure.
This is your moment, your 30 minutes or 1 hour drive, which is your time, me time,
Sure.
right? And then you have to enjoy it to the maximum. If you're driving a supercar or hypercar and you can push the car a bit, of course, that's also me time.
Yeah.
But it's very simple. Most of the times it's not. Or you can combine it. So play with the car, drive maybe a bit fast
Yeah.
within the legals, and playing your favorite music.
Yeah. I sometimes I'll be going somewhere. You know, I think I was going We were going to work together today. And I was kind of like a little bit like in a lull, you know, for whatever reason. I have no idea why. And I just put on a couple of my favorite songs. And I was in a Lamborghini. Not great sound system, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
You know, I have the upgraded one from Lamborghini. Needs more bass. You know, you already know. But I put it on, I put it loud, and it just increased my mood.
Yes.
Immediately.
Exactly.
The emotion of it, and I came into work more excited. So I love your
But
aspect of that.
It's absolutely an emotion. What happens in a nightclub?
Yeah.
When one of the songs which is popular
Yeah.
plays, everybody's like, yeah, this is the song, la 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 la.
Yeah.
It's very simple.
Yeah.
So everyone enjoys music, in a different level, but everyone enjoys it. So giving this as, I mean, people have been working very hard, you know, have been struggling and whatever. At a certain point, you get successful.
Mm-hmm.
They buy a supercar, they buy a watch, they buy all these things to treat themselves of being successful.
Yeah.
Right? And then the last step, or whatever step it is, should be a proper sound system.
Mm.
You know, to give yourself the excitement and
Give yourself the gift of sound, yeah?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I like that a lot. What's next for Brian's Custom Audio? I know you told us a couple projects.
Yeah.
Anything special outside of the project that we can't talk about? Anything else that you have coming for the future?
Upcoming projects, nothing special. Some supercars, some hypercars. Nothing,
Some supercars, some hypercars.
Nothing,
So just
nothing very special.
so daily business for Brian's Custom Audio is more supercars, more yachts.
Yes.
I think we need to find him a jet. I think that needs to be next.
That
I
would
think
that
that's
would be exciting.
I think that's what we need to do.
And that will be a big challenge in
I
terms
think-
of the technique, in terms of the regulations, in terms of safety.
Yeah. I have a goal. I have a goal that I'm going to say in this podcast that I'm going to get you a jet, whether it's mine or somebody in my company or somebody in my network. We're going to get a jet for you to equip with the best sounding sound system on a jet ever.
I'm excited.
I want to do that.
I'm
That
excited.
sounds like a fun idea.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. How can people find you? Where can they find your information, your company? How can they contact you? For anybody on here that's watching that has a supercar or maybe even a normal car, well, you know, it doesn't have to be supercar, hypercar, but somebody that wants high quality sound
Yes.
in their home, yacht, supercar, jet.
Yeah.
Where can they find you?
Brian's Custom Audio _DXB is my Instagram page. Brian.nl is my website.
Okay.
You can write me on WhatsApp, DM,
Okay.
like any normal channels.
Awesome. Oh, great, man. I really appreciate you coming on here.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
having
so
me, man.
much. Yeah.
Thank you so much
This
for
has been
having
such a
me.
good conversation, man.
It's a big honor to be here.
I'm really excited to go take Tate's Bugatti. It's outside, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
The keys in the car.
Oh, perfect, yeah. Thanks, Tate. Appreciate it. Thanks, man.
Thank you, bro.
That was awesome.
Appreciate it.